Sri Gurubhyo Namaha students. Welcome to Online Teaching Academy Ekalaiva. You are in the lesson The Rise of Nationalism in Europe from History. In the previous session, we have seen the age of revolutions that had taken place between the years 1830 and 1848. Lots of revolutions have taken place, and every revolution had an outcome. Most of the outcomes were positive, becoming a nation state in Europe. Many countries became nation states. Today we are going to see how Germany had become a nation state in this session. In the year 1848, the nationalism moved away its association from democracy and revolution. The nationalist sentiments were kept alive by the conservatives, who were keen in promoting the state power and taking the political domination over Europe. We should notice that it was not by the liberals, it was not by the radicals, it was by the conservatives. So let's see how Germany became a nation state. So Germany, nationalist feelings were widespread among the middle class Germans. So in 1848, we have already learned that the liberals have taken an initiative to build Germany into a nation state by uniting the different regions of the German Confederation. But we also have seen that it was repressed by the monarchy, military, and Junkers of Prussia. Junkers are known as the large landowners. So from then on, Prussia took on the leadership of the movement for national unification. So, can the army be the architect of a nation? Yes, it happened in the country of Germany. Otto von Bismarck he was the architect of the process of German unification. Prussian army and the bureaucracy helped for unification. Army and bureaucracy, both are conservatives. Otto von Bismarck was the chief minister of Prussia. 3 wars over 7 years, one with Austria and Denmark and France. So the 3 wars over 7 years ended in Prussian victory, and it completed the process of unification. So Otto von Bismarck's role in making Germany into a nation state is something very, very important. So we can see in this map how Germany was scattered in bits and pieces, not clear boundaries were seen here. But in the year 1871, you can see a clear boundary, and the pieces of German here, everything had been patched up with Germany into one unit. So on 18th January 1871, the Prussian king, Kaiser William I of Prussia, was proclaimed as the German emperor in a ceremony in Versailles. So all the princes of the German states and the representatives of the army and important Prussian ministers, including Otto and Bismarck, they all gathered in the Hall of Mirrors in the place of Versailles and proclaimed the new German Empire, Kaiser William I. Thus, Germany became a nation state. The new state with the Prussian dominance modernized currency, banking, and legal systems in Germany. And the Prussian measures and practices often became a model for other countries in Europe. So this is how Germany got unified, and Otto von Bismarck, the chief minister of Prussia, played a pivotal role in unifying Germany. So thank you, children. Let's see in the next session.